Hi guys, today our topic is how to apply scholarships in Australian universities. Australian universities have been long a dream to the students willing to study abroad. They are absolutely worth your time and money given the amount of research outputs and world recognized standards of education. However, the fees might be daunting to many students who will face the hurdle of money while thinking about studying in Australia. Study in Australia cost is not much affordable, so we have brought you the solution for the specific problem. You must be thinking about how to apply specific problems. You must be thinking about how to apply for free study in Australia with fully paid scholarships to study in Australia for free. You can make your study in Australia effectively free. Study in Australia for free. Now, next is how to study in Australia for free. There are mainly two options to study in Australia for free for international students. One use option is receiving scholarships to study in Australia for free. The other options for free study in Australia is working a part-time job to finance your education by on. Fully paid scholarships to study in Australia for free are the way to fund your education abroad. Not only the tuition fees, they also pay for the living expenses for you. Here is the list of scholarships to study in Australia for free. Now I tell you step by step. So the first is Endeavour Postgraduate Leadership Awards. The Endeavour Postgraduate Leadership Awards, mostly called leaderships, is a fully paid scholarship to study in Australia for fee, and it for postgraduate students, i.e. masters and PhD students. The scholarship is for 2 years for master students and 4 years for PhD students. The Endeavour Postgraduate Scholarships Award is for 2 years for master students and 4 years for PhD students. It is the most common postgraduate scholarships in Australia. Eligibility criteria must be an international citizen and not an Australian one. Must be of age 18 or over at the time of application. Must have not been enrolled in any sponsors or scholarships program in Australia. Now, host universities in Australia, universities and higher education institutes in Australia. Level of study, masters and PhD level studies in any of the Australian universities. Deadline for application 15 November annually. Now included scholarships. Scholarships includes monthly stipends 3,000 per month, 36,000 in a calendar year. Accommodations 2,000 to 4,000. Health insurance coverage OSHC for Australia. Travel allowance. Tuition fees 30,000 per year. Now second is Adelaide Scholarships International for students willing to students at University of Adelaide, one of the best Australian universities. This is the one scholarship to study in Australia for free. The scholarship is again for the masters and doctoral students. It is for 2 year scholarships for master degrees and extensions available for doctoral students. Eligibility criteria must have been completed equivalent to Australia honours degree, must not have been and period research qualifications for doctoral students, must have been provided a proof of English language proficiency. Citizens from Australia and New Zealand are not eligible for the scholarships. Host universities in Australia, Universities of Adelaide, level of study, and a research master degree or doctoral degree at the University of Adelaide. Deadlines for application 13 January 2020 and 10 July 2020. Now, scholarships includes tuition fees, living expense, OSHC, health insurance cover. Third is University of Sydney International Research Scholarships, called USD US UDLS. The scholarship, as the name suggests, is for University of Sydney, ranked third among the Australian universities. The scholarships includes the tuition fees and living expenses. Eligibility criteria: must be an international student, must not have any prior research qualifications for doctoral students, must have not been enrolled in any other sponsored or scholarship program in Australia. A doctorate student can apply for the scholarships again even if he or she had received it for the master programs. Hosts universities in Australia: University of Sydney, level of study, any research master's degree of doctoral degree at the University of Sydney depending on the subjects. Deadlines for application: April to June for research semester, 2 for all round, and October to January for semester first for one of all three rounds. Scholarships includes tuition fees and living expense for 3 years. Doctoral students can have an extension of 6 months after the competition.